Hey everyone, hope you're all well. Today I'm joined by Infinite Forges, where we'll be going through two Halo Infinite theme maps that have been created using Halo 5's Forge. The first map we're looking at today is called Harbinger, which works especially well after my previous video. With that said, let's get into it. Alrighty, so before we start going into the map itself, Alex, do you want to just say a few words about yourself and your channel?
Yeah, for sure, man. So this is Harbinger. I go by Infinite Forges. And I'm a forger. I started with Halo 3 way back in the day. Took a very long break, like years long, right? And came back to Halo 5 and started creating some Halo Infinite type content that I think people would like. This map specifically is actually an older version of a map that I have upcoming, but you get the idea still. If you look around, specifically up here, this is all based off of Halo Infinite. The way that all the hexagon pillars flow together, and specifically like you were talking about in your last map, right? This right here, how the structures, the pillars, and the canyon basically frames this, what you think is the Harbinger, right? From what you spoke about in your last video.
Yeah, looks brilliant.
I use the Barons canvas here to be able to create some really unique lighting effects. And put reflections on all of the columns and whatnot. So it's just been a really fun project. What I will tell you is that this right here, the reason why I built this map is because the Harbinger, I believe, is Forerunner of some sort, right? If you look up the term, Harbinger is a Forerunner. But Forerunner is not only what it is, it's also the fact that it's a person or thing that announces or signals the approach of another. So what that sounds like to me is the Guardians, right? Or Cortana. Yeah, and I don't know if it's necessarily these massive structures or not, but I think these might be, some people say it's the Palace of Pain or whatnot.
Yes, no, I
right?
completely agree.
But this entire map essentially is going to be releasing probably around the end of this month or next month. It's supposed to be a 2v2. You could do a 3v3, but no more than that. Got overshields at the bottom here, and you have these pillars that you're able to actually jump up to get to top mid. It's just a lot of unique gameplay experiences through this map. This entire area has actually been redesigned over here, but my big thing as a forger, specifically in Halo Infinite, what I'm going to be focusing on is creating very immersive experiences, pushing the boundaries of kind of like what is available and seeing what more I can kind of create out of it. So using this sandbox, right, using this skybox, I wanted to create an environment internally here that felt very Infinite-like. And if you look up, you'll see some Z fighting because this is not the final map, but you can get the idea of how the pillars all mesh together.
Yep.
It's very similar to what I feel will be in Halo Infinite. And little details like this, even the light rifle, how the light actually flows in perfectly to highlight it. It's just things I pay attention to for readability of the map and overall just enjoyment, of aesthetics. Yeah. So it's like when you come in here, this is the sword room. This has actually been all changed as well, but a big thing that I wanted to do with this map was once again kind of create a few death pits or some areas that would showcase the pillars a little bit more, because I believe when you're running through the environment on Halo Infinite, what we'll see in this update, this upcoming update, is something along the lines of, here, I'll take you down here real quick. There's another portion of this. What we'll see is these hexagon pillars separating landscapes in massive ways, right? That's what I believe we're going to see.
Guys, as you can tell, Alex is just incredibly talented with all this sort of stuff. And make sure you do subscribe to his channel. Link will be in the description. He's criminally undersubbed. He really is. And I'm just telling you right now, he is someone to watch and someone to look out for with Halo Infinite's Forge, because some of the stuff he's doing on Halo 5's Forge, I've not seen in the last 6 years of playing it.
That means
it's seriously, bro, it is really incredible what you've done here. Like, just the lighting, the whole, like the aesthetic of everything is just beautiful. And it feels like it's going to be on point for Infinite when it does, when we start seeing the multiplayer maps and all that sort of stuff.
I hope multiplayer maps are like this. When you look at this specifically right over here, right here,
Yeah.
that bridge is very Halo CE-like, and I wanted to introduce that, but I wanted to show you this right here. If you come down here. Oh, actually, before I do this, a big thing for anyone that is wanting to be like a map creator or anything, level designer or anything like that, some good advice I got that I implemented into this map that I want to give to you now is you see these blue little insects, right? When you're running around the map, it might not be something you immediately notice, right? But when you're running from over here, come here, and you look at it, if those insects were not there, it'd be easy to miss, right?
Oh, for sure.
But since the insects are there, now it kind of indicates to you, especially with the sand down here and whatnot, that this is an area you can climb. So just putting a light or something that essentially says, hey, you can go here, right, is a good
beautiful,
point
honestly.
to remember. Yeah, and it works aesthetically too, so I'm happy about that. But if you come down here, I'll show you something.
Come down.
This is, the blue beam that's attached to these pillars in the concept art, right? I just essentially use that as a lift. So you can just take this.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And no matter where you look in this map, it is
very nice on the eyes.
It's meant to be. Yeah, exactly. That's what it's meant to be. So this is Harbinger, and do you want to jump into another map I did? It's purely an aesthetic map, but it has a bunch of pillars. It's a Halo Infinite.
As well. Sure, I'm down to. Yeah, let's jump into that one as well. Alrighty guys, so we're just taking a look at the second map created by Infinite Forges. Now, something special regarding this map is that this was created in 1 hour, which is something insane, and something the majority of people in Forges could not do. Now, Alex, do you want to just explain to us the environments and your ideas and approach to creating this map?
Yeah, so essentially, my big thing is that I know that the update coming out, right, this month for Inside Infinite, it's going to be based around the environment, right? So my focus was, how could I challenge myself to be able to create an environment that felt real enough, right? And what I would love to see personally in Infinite, in Halo 5 Forge, like how fast could I make it? What could I make it look like? So I took some inspiration from Avatar, and I took some inspiration from what I saw in the marketing material for Infinite, because I have not seen anything of the campaign, but except the demo. So I took whatever information I had and just kind of ran with it. So essentially, this is what we got, and built it in around an hour. I called it an hour, so it's about an hour and 15 minutes or 20 minutes or something like that. So yeah, under 90 minutes or so, and it was just really fast. And the reason why it was 90 minutes was because of the fact, or like 120, 130, 115, whatever it was, is because of the fact that I had to pause a few times and just look at a few things. But actually building was about just about an hour. Jesus. So as you can see, the waterfall is up here. You can see the pilot flying away. You can see all the pillars and whatnot. And I thought I'd take a larger approach to the pillars. I feel like they look a little nicer, but
they do,
once again, I have absolutely no worries about what Infinite is going to be creating or showing us what 343 is going to be creating in Infinite, because of the fact that it's just the concept of a ring dismantling is beyond cool to me. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you this, maybe get your audience thinking about what's to come, and kind of going from there.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, no, it looks awesome, and yeah, I mean, clearly inspired by Avatar. Look at those the vines there. That's I really like that, like swinging across from the.
Oh, do you see him in the back?
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, guys, it looks great. So I'm hoping we'll get a closer insight to some of the environments inside of Halo in this update. I mean, that's what they were saying anyway. But some really nice screenshots of something would be really awesome to see. And I just know that Alex will, if there's something huge, Alex will probably create a Forge map around it. So just be ready for that. But yeah.
Yeah, I actually would love to do that. If we do get an environment that everyone just absolutely loves, that's talking about it, I'll build a Forge map essentially around that, and allow us to play in it before the game comes out.
And that would be insane, honestly. Like,
yeah,
even just look at the pillars, guys. The hexagonal pillars here just look insane. And honestly, I think what I'm hoping for Halo Infinite's campaign is that they try to have a bit more. I don't know. I want them to be a bit more defined. Like, you know, they were a bit too flat. Again, that probably comes down to the lighting, just from afar.
Right.
But yeah, no, I still think I love the whole idea of the fragmented ring, the fragmented Halo ring. That just sounds epic. Yeah, I can't wait to see what they do with it.
Dude, I'm beyond excited. But these are the two maps, man. I hope this inspired you and your audience.
Sure has.
And got you hyped for Infinite, because quite honestly, I'm beyond excited myself.
Oh yeah, man, same. Honestly, I'm sure the guys in the comments can say the exact same thing. But yeah, the wait is killing us.
Yeah.
All right.
Dude, I'm just excited for the update.
Yeah, oh, I can't wait for it too. Alright guys, we will wrap it up there. I just want to say a huge thanks to Infinite Forges for showing me and all of you guys this as well. Make sure you guys check out his channel, subscribe, if you want to be keeping up to date with all of his work up until Halo Infinite, and then of course post Halo Infinite's launch. Alright, so that's going to wrap it up from us guys. Have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.